Good evening, softball fans, as we welcome you to this Monday afternoon matchup against the West Sioux Falcons and the South O'Brien Wolverines. The Wolverines coming into this one 9-10 on the season, dropping their last one in a tough 3-2 ball game against Trinity Christian here at home. And for the visiting West Sioux Falcons, they come into this matchup 3-13, losing their last one 15-0 against Remsen St. Mary's. Lineup's a little wonky due to senior night, so leading off for the West Sioux Falcons is Addie Westergaard. On the mound for the Wolverines tonight is the senior pitcher, Brooklyn Edwards. First pitch to her will be a strike called. Westergaard down 0-1 in the count. The 0-1 pitch is swung on. That'll be bounced over to Nelson. Nelson will charge on that one and throw on to first in time for the out. With one out in the inning, coming up to the plate is Brittany Finzen. The Wolverines' field order looks like this. Nelson over at shortstop, Wolf in right field, Neuenhouse at catcher, Farquhar over at third base, the first baseman Lindsay Eink, center field Marissa Ebel, second baseman Ashton Gunnarsson, and in center Addison Hedberg, with the designated hitter being Allison Griebel. The first pitch to Finzen is a strike. She'll be down 0-1. That one just misses the zone to the right a little bit, making the count 1-1. One ball, one strike. Finzen swung on, chopped over to third. Nice glove by Farquhar. Farquhar's thrown to first into the glove of Eink for the second out of the inning. So far, up two down, and now the three-hole hitter, Elsie Westergaard, the first pitcher v. pitcher matchup of the evening, is up to the plate. First pitch, a ball just misses the zone there. Elsie Westergaard comes in this batting at .217 on the season, just below the Mendoza line. 1-0, that one is fouled off first base side, as that one will be 1-1. The Mendoza line is a 220 average, I believe. Set by a random guy named Mendoza, as I'm sure you could probably assume, just meant to be the mark of a good hitter. After the 1-1 pitch is taken for a strike, that works to count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, no runners on. Edwards looking strong out the gates. 1-2 pitch will be fouled up off the awkward part of the bat. That one will drop down, and staying alive in the count is Westergaard. Westergaard, Finzen, and Westergaard, the batters that were due up this season, just left with the second Westergaard to go. 1-2, that one will be chopped over to second base. Gunnarsson throws on to Eink at first in time for the third out. Edwards is coming out strong on senior night, 3 up, 3 down to start the ball game. As the Wolverines get ready to bat, we'll send you away here in this one.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
This is Dan the Meat Man with Arcadia Meat. For 40 plus years, we've been providing high quality beef products and service in Iowa and beyond. So whether you're looking for steaks, patties to grill, or Grandpa Irv's beef jerky or beef snack sticks, look for the Arcadia Meats brand in stores near you. Check our website for some of the stores, and when you want high quality beef products for your weekend grilling or snacking, look for the Arcadia Meats brand. This is Dan the Meat Man reminding you and support your local beef producers.
We welcome you back here. Abby Nelson, the leadoff batter for the Wolverines, making up the field for the Falcons. Westergaard behind the plate in Addison Westergaard. In left field, Brittany Finzen. First pitch to Nelson just misses the zone there. She'll move ahead 1-0. The pitcher, Elsie Westergaard. First baseman, Molly Holsoff. Shortstop, Hannah Vermolm. Center field, Shauna Salkin. Right field, Cassidy Anderson. Second base, Sophie Smith. And third base, Serenity McMahon. Second pitch taken by Nelson for a ball yet again. 2-1. That one is lined in center field. And that'll touch down for the first base hit of the ball game for either ball club so far. Picking up a lead-off single there to start the game for the Wolverines is Abby Nelson. With that coming up to the plate is the sophomore Tawny Wolf. Wolf hits first pitch to her as a bouncer in the dirt, and Nelson with that will easily swipe second as Wolf moves ahead 1-0 in the count. I'm your announcer tonight. Bryce Williams, going to be senior, as I've been saying junior all offseason. I just realized going to be senior. Shows bunt as Wolf lays it down. Beautiful placement right in front of the pitcher. Pitcher will throw into first for an out, but Nelson will move her way all the way over to third. Now with one out in the inning, coming up to the plate is the center of this Wolverines lineup, Ginger Neuenhaus. Neuenhaus last year had about 3 homers in the season, although she was the only one that crossed a home run last season. And this season, the Wolverines have 6 different players with a homer. So the wealth being distributed more. First pitch crushed that one, far foul and out of play, as she will fall behind in the count 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike to Neuenhaus. Heavy help shift over at third as the shortstop's almost playing the third baseman spot, leaving the middle wide open. 1-1 pitch is a strike. Great framework there by Westergaard because that was pulled a little bit off the plate, but just hemmed in by the glove to call a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out now. Nelson on third. Crushed. Far out of play as staying alive, and that one is Neuenhaus 1-2. Neuenhaus is coming out of the gate swinging out of her shoes here. Exit velocity on that, I'd have to put that above 95. That was crushed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson still on third. Grounder in the dirt. Throwback to third. Goes into the outfield. Off throw by Westergaard will bring in a South O'Brien runner. And now the Wolverines lead a 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first. Neuenhaus still up at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Maybe the shift still remains over at third. That one is crushed down third base line. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. As you've seen so far, that Neuenhaus is pretty early on these pitches, so she's clearly seeing it well, just not timing it up correctly. And she's very much of a pull hitter, if I had to guess, because even the outfield shifted, leaving the center wide open. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is crushed down the line. That'll go foul. But that might have had a chance to get over that 180 wall down the left field line. Staying alive up at the plate. Neuenhaus fouled off 5 balls so far in this count. That one is above Neuenhaus' head as Neuenhaus went from being down 0-2 in the count to battling the count full. Neuenhaus, one of the 3 seniors on this team, and on senior night would love to make an impact, but that is a ball. Neuenhaus goes from being down 2-0 in the count to working her way to first. You'll expect to see a courtesy runner, and doing that is number 2, Kelsey Warnke. Do not know at the moment, but at one point Kelsey Warnke was top 5 in the state for stolen bases. So far in Fuller Digital Solutions, the attention, just due to postponements and canceled games, have been shifted toward the baseball. So this is just the second broadcast of the season, and the struggle with the transition from the hand to the glove, from the glove to the hand, there easily allows Warnke to swipe second. Up at the plate is Brooklyn Edwards' second pitcher v pitcher matchup so far. Evening up the count there at 1. Runner on second. That'll be off the shin guards of the catcher. And with that, Warnke speedy fast. She will take third with it. Wind surely picking up here in Polina. Here at Swanson Sports Complex. 2-1. That'll be over past the away dugout there. So that one is out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. 1 out in the inning. Warnke over on third. Tapping that one past the shortstop as that one will roll into the center field is Edwards, as she will pick up a 1-out single there, bringing in an RBI for the Wolverines, putting them up 2-0 here in this one. Running for Edwards on first is number 12, Avery Halverson.
Up to bat, number 3, Reese Farquhar.
Now coming up is the sophomore Reese Farquhar over at the hot corner tonight. Farquhar was a starter pretty much day one as of last year with the impressive glove over at third, and so far it has remained the same. Shows bunt, pulls back, but that'll be bobbled first off the shin guards, then off the glove there, and Halverson makes her way to second. With this Wolverine team, as the catcher's meeting is called, this team is all about power, or is all about contact and speed, but you also just can't leave a pitch down the middle, otherwise one of these hitters will eventually jump on it and make the pitcher pay. As no player has 2 home runs on the season, but 6 different players have 1. Pitch taken right down the middle for a strike there. Farquhar more of a defensive player than an offensive player, but that's not to say that she doesn't bring anything to the plate. She's just such a defensive-packed third baseman, as you would love. As that one is out of play. Now moving the count 1 balls, 2 strikes to Farquhar. Believe the Wolverines here are going to push Westergaard behind the plate to run until she throws one of these base runners out, trying to swipe a base. And Westergaard up on the mound, and Elsie, and at the plate is the Westergaard Addie. Westergaard. So pitcher, catcher, Westergaard's here. 1 ball, 2 strike. That'll be skied up. Second baseman will run in on it. Shoot it. We welcome you back to this broadcast after the short cutout there. Third out is recorded on a pop out to the pitcher. As Falcon Bats gets ready here going into the top of the second inning here on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll bring you back.
For over 80 years,
24, Molly Holsoff.
Molly Holsoff coming up to the plate here for the Falcons. In the 4 spot, Edwards got out of the first inning with a 3-up, 3-down inning. Strong start to her senior night here. First pitch to Holsoff is a strike taken. She is down 0-1 in the count. Second pitch from Edwards. That one is lined out of left field line. That'll hook just foul as that one hit the fence over there. Wind definitely was an advantage for the Wolverines here. That was a regular Polina night with not this much wind, especially pulling to right field. That ball might have just snuck out of here. 0-2. Holsoff fouls that one off right back at the fence. She stays alive in this one. 0-2. Oh, 0 balls, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt as crowd is getting wild over at the baseball game. We'll have to check on that during the half inning. That's just over the zone. Out of the zone there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Westgard. To Holsoff. Excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball low at the knees again as that one bounces. Count is full here to Holsoff up at the plate. That one will be skied up. Running in on that one is Gunderson, and she will get the glove to it, as that one just stayed in there due to the webbing on the glove. Beautiful play by Gunderson, made for the out. So far, Edwards is cruising through this one. Now coming up to the plate is Hannah Van Mont. First pitch to Vermont is a ball high. With a win today, the Wolverines will improve to 500 on the season. 1-0 pitch will be a ball just missing the zone. 2 balls, no strikes in the count. 2-0 count. That one is softly tapped over to Farquhar at third, but that one just hooks foul. As now the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 now becomes 3-1 here. Three balls, 1 strike. Edwards up on the mound from Mom at the plate. She'll foul that off, and now back-to-back full count situations for Edwards out on the mound. Ball low. Oh, that's a get a piece of Vermont. She'll earn her way to first.
Number 12, Shauna Sulker.
Vermont gets the hit by pitch, and she'll work her way over to first. The first pitch to Shauna Socken will be swung on and fouled over down third base line. Corners are in for the Wolverines with a runner on first. And Vermont, 0-2 strike taken. Neuenhaus ready for the runner to run. But the runner will stay put over at first. 0 balls, 2 strikes here. That one is tipped over to Edwards, and Edwards will throw on to first in time for the 1-3 double play. Edwards gets a ball popped up to her, throw on to first for the inning-ending double play as the Wolverines hold on to their lead 2-0 as they're getting their bats ready here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
We welcome you back from the break. First pitch to Lindsay Eink up at the plate is a ball on the inside corner, as that'll be taken for ball 1. Westergaard out on the mound. Ball in the dirt. So now that is a 2 balls, no strike count to Eink. First base is in. That one will be swung on. That'll just get between the gap between the third baseman and the shortstop. And Eink will reach first with a leadoff single. Starting off the inning with a hit. Now brings up the 8-hole hitter, Marissa Ebel, to the plate. The third and final senior on this Wolverines team, as it is senior night. First pitch. Ball, as that'll go into right field after the throw back to first from Westergaard. As after that ball sailed into right field, Eink will make her way to second safely. That is skied up. Third baseman is under as she will close the glove in time for the first out. Ebel goes down after the pop up to the third baseman. Now bringing up the 9-spot hitter, Ashlyn Gunnarsson. Eink in scoring position here on second. Gunnarsson up at the plate. First pitch to her is high above the head. She'll be ahead in the count 1-0 here. Pitch outside to Gunnarsson is now. Gunnarsson is ahead in the count 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes to Gunnarsson. Swinging and missing just over top of that one is Gunnarsson, as she will now be down the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second in Lindsay Eink. Swinging and missing on that one, just under it that time. Making the count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. Westergaard out on the mound with Gunnarsson at the plate. Swinging and missing on that one is Gunnarsson. That'll be the second out of the inning. First strikeout on the day for Westergaard.
Number 1, Abby Nelson.
Picks up her first strikeout here in this one as we round back up to the top of the batting card. Abby Nelson coming up to the plate. In our first at bat, she tallied a single, a leadoff single, and she eventually came around to score, being the first base runner for the Wolverines. 1 ball, no strike. First 2 pitches to Nelson are balls out of the zone. Nelson ahead in the count 2-0. Inks has remained on second for 2 straight outs so far. That'll be lined up the center. Shortstop just can't quit it. Get her glove to it, and Ink will be waved around for home. Nelson so far in this one, 2 for 2 with an RBI. Nelson now the one on first. Tawny Wolf making her way up to the plate. Popped out in her first plate appearance. That one will be pieced up to the shortstop. Shortstop gathers and makes a throw to first. And just beating that one out is Wolf, as the shortstop might have had a play on that in Vermolm, but Nelson broke for second, making her make a 1 step to second there, just moving her out of position to where she couldn't throw on to first in time for the play. Nelson on second, Wolf on first. Noonhouse at the plate. That one is crushed left field. That'll be out of play. Hitting the fence pretty hard. There's the left fielder, Finzen, hoping she's okay. Ebel, back before she got moved to center field, was known for doing that, just crashing into the wall, giving 100% going after it. Second pitch to Neuenhouse is sliced down the third base line, foul. Now 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Wolverines lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Crushing that one foul yet again is Neuenhouse. Neuenhouse very much of a pull hitter. Although with runners on second and first, the shortstop can't quite move to the same spot she was the last time Neuenhouse was up at the plate. That one is skied up into the crowd. That'll hit the grass safely there. Neuenhouse staying alive up at the plate in this 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch fouled off yet again. Neuenhouse was the same way in her first plate appearance. She was just swinging on everything, but that's not a bad thing when you're making contact with it. And now we will redo the 0-2 pitch for the 4th time here, as that one is fouled off. Let's make it 5th time. Neuenhouse working herself as of right now, a 7 pitch plate appearance, driving up the pitch count of Westergaard. Crushing that one left field, loud contact off the bat, just foul yet again. Neuenhouse has seen what Westergaard is pitching, but just not making solid enough contact to stay fair, getting a little antsy up there and swinging out a little premature, pulling that foul down the third base line. 0-2 pitch to Neuenhouse. That one is skied up this time to the catcher, Westergaard. She will close the glove in time for the 3rd out. We will be heading to the top of the 3rd, but not before the Wolverines add 1 more to the score, leading 3-0 going into the top of the 3rd. We'll be back for more here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
We welcome you back to this third inning. Beastie Boys playing during the half inning. Now coming up to the plate is Cassidy Anderson, the right fielder, getting her first chance up here at the plate. So far, no hitter has made it on safely with a hit so far. First pitch to Anderson is a strike taken. The only base runner Edwards has allowed was a hit by pitch, which would have been a ball anyways, to Vermolm. Oh, one to Anderson right down the pipe, taken for a strike. Now falling quickly behind in the count. 0-2 is Anderson. Pitch is low in the dirt, 1-2. Okay. 1-2 pitch taken for a ball, just hanging off the plate there. Two balls, two strikes. That is fouled off. Keeping the count here even at 2 is Anderson. Three balls, two strikes. Misses the zone as that'll be a walk awarded to first.
Sophie Schmidt.
Coming up in the 8th spot, here's Sophie Schmidt. Second baseman coming into this one batting a .205 so far in the season. Correction, that was no base runner yet, as that now makes the count move full. Stepping back into the batter's box is Anderson. Let's see if Edwards can craft something up here, as that'll be a pitch low in the dirt anyways. So either way, even with the pitch redone, base runner to first is the call. Sophie Schmidt now coming up to the plate here for this Falcons lineup. Shows bunt. Will stick it down. That'll be a strike, but the runner's caught in a bind over at first. She'll get back safely, though, on the no throw from Neuenhaus. Oh, 1 bunt is made, contact with, but the count will now move 0-2. Right on first in Anderson. Zero balls, two strikes. Pitch taken for strike 3 as Edwards gets a strikeout there.
Out to that, Serenity McMahon.
Sophie Smith will be sat down on strikes here. Now in the 9 spot is Serenity McMahon coming up to the plate. First pitch to McMahon is a strike, just catching the left part of the plate. Zero balls, 1 strike. Ball in the dirt, thrown to second in time. Beautiful throw there by Neuenhaus behind the plate. Now with 2 outs in the inning, quite a bit of a change here. But now 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. McMahon up at the plate. Pitch low, missing in the dirt, evening up the count at 1. One, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now that pitch just missed the zone there. I thought that was surely a strike there. But 3 balls, 1 strike is the call. That'll be ball 4, just missing below the zone. Runner in McMahon will be awarded to first.
Now up to bat, number 1, Addie Westergaard.
We circle back up to the top of this Falcon lineup. Addie Westergaard leading in the leadoff spot, but now 2 outs in the inning. Shows bunt, look, moves for a drag bunt, but that'll be off of her as the 0-1 pitch will be redone here. Westergaard easily leading the team batting average, batting a .588 on the season. Beautiful stuff. 0 balls, 1 strike here. Pitch just outside the zone, evening up the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the inning. Westergaard up at the plate in Addie Westergaard, and Serenity McMahon over on first. Drag bunt there yet again. 1-2 now. The bunt can be almost 100% out of the equation, although I have seen some things over in Pocahontas where the team does bunt with 2 strikes, and so far it's worked out for him. But 1 ball, 2 strike here. 2 outs in the inning. Can Edwards get out of it? Pitch in the dirt. Runner from first runs for second and will be in there in time. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McMahon on second. The only base runner on at the moment in the top of this 3rd inning. Edwards just 1 pitch away from stranding the runner in scoring position. But a tough hitter here at the plate. And Westergaard will go just get enough of that ball to foul that one off, keeping this count even at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Swung on and missed. Foul tip will end the inning. Heading into the bottom of the 3rd here. Score remains 3-0. South O'Brien lead here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
There may come a time when you or someone you care for may need assistance with their day-to-day lives. Or maybe you're just tired of the home repairs and household upkeeps. Here at Prairie View Campus, our team works together to provide any care assistance needed while doing all those day-to-day chores for you. Whether you choose independent living, assisted living, or a skilled nursing home, Prairie View Campus is here to meet your needs. Come check us out, Prairie View Campus in Sanborn, where excellence is our standard.
A good bank can be much more than just the place you cash your checks. Savings Bank of Primgar has been serving farmers and small businesses for over 125 years, providing their customers with minimal fees, superior customer service, and the dependability that you just can't get from the big banks. Visit Savings Bank of Primgar today, where you're more than just a name, or visit them online to see what they can do for you.
We welcome you back to the bottom of this third inning. Leading off the inning for the Wolverines is Edwards. That one high and into Edwards. That is skied up. The catcher will be under in time for the out. One pitch, one out to start off this inning here. Edwards now 1-2 as she drove in an RBI in Halverson, her first time up at the plate. One out in the inning. Now up at the plate, Reese Farquhar, first pitch swinging. That's crushed into center field. The center fielder under it in time. 2 pitches, 2 outs here to start this Falcon inning. Let's see if Westergaard out there on the mound could pull off some magic here and go 3 pitches, 3 outs. But I'm sure Coach Struve will have Griebel take here just to drive up some pitches here. Swinging on that one is Griebel, just foul, or quite a bit foul there. That one hits the fence. Now down 0-1. The count is Griebel. Westergaard cruising through this inning so far. Camera goes out here, just rocketed back to the pitcher, and 5 pitches, 3 outs here. Wolverines lead going to the top of the 4th here in this one here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Wow, these Falcons are quick to bat here through the half inning. Typically, I can get through 2, maybe 3 with some teams' commercials, but them, I'm struggling to get through 1. But now coming up to the plate is Brittany Finzen. First pitch to her is just over the reaching glove of Nelson. And that'll be the first hit of the game for this lineup, for this Falcons lineup. Picking up the first hit there is Finzen. She'll be placed on first. Now up to the plate is Elsie Westergaard. Shows bunt there, made contact. Running up on that is Farquhar, throwing to first in time. Runner will try and take third. Caught in a pickle. Ebel covering as the whole outfield is in. The ball is bobbled and not out of the line. This is a heck of a pickle working. Tag will be applied by Edwards for the double play there. I thought that the runner in Finza might have ran out the baseline there, but all the infielders came in there. Good job by Hedberg and Ebel covering, resulting in the double play there. Now with 2 outs in the inning, that now brings up to the plate Molly Hulsoff. Wolverines getting very fortunate today with these double plays. Certainly, Edwards out on the mound is much appreciated. 1-0 count to Hulsoff. One out in the inning. That one is killed into right field. The right fielder getting under it. Closing the glove is Wolf in time for the third out. Wolverines get out of this fourth inning with some double play magic and a pop out to Wolf in right field. Score remains 3-0. Head to the bottom of the fourth here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The original Snooks Carpet Furniture. Snooks, yeah, the one that's so rapid. Snooks, visit us online at snooksword.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Snooks, yep, the one that's so rapid. Snooks, sing it. We're on your way anyway. Snooksword.com.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of South O'Brien Wolverine Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
We welcome you back to this third inning as I just realized I was muted. Lindsay Ike pops out in a 1-1 count here. That now brings up to the plate Marissa Ebel. Ike now 1-2 in this one. Ebel up to the plate. Skied out her first time up. Now 1 ball, no strike. Pitch is high, way over her head. Off to the right there. 2 balls and no strikes. That one check swing almost by Ebel, but just enough out there to foul that one off pretty decent out of play there. Now 2 balls, 1 strike with Ebel up at the plate. Breaking ball still high and right of the zone. In the fourth inning over at the boys' baseball game after the walk granted there by Ebel, the Falcons lead over there 4-2 in this one. With Ebel drawing the walk there. That now brings up Gunnarsson, who went down on strikes for first time up at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. Breaking for second there is Ebel, and she'll be in there in plenty of time. One ball, no strikes, 1 out in the inning. That one just high of the zone there. Now 2 balls, no strikes to Gunnarsson. Reason for the quick innings is to try and avoid this weather. Or not the quick innings, of course, but the quick pastimes. Pitch low yet again for a third ball. Now Gunnarsson up 3-0 here in this count as the score is 3-0 Wolverines lead. That one hangs in there just enough for a strike as Ebel staying stable on second, and the 3-0 pitch taken by Gunnarsson is, I'd say, 8 times out of 10 up 3-0 in the count. You're not going to swing the bat and try and work a walk here, as now Gunnarsson is facing a full count here. Getting ready on deck is Abby Nelson, who is 2 for 2 with an RBI so far. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one is lofted into center. Center fielder going over to it and closing the glove for the grab. Runner from second and Ebel will move up to third here as Gunnarsson skies out to center on the sac fly. Nelson in a great spot here with the speed. It's very hard to get anything hit on the ground thrown over to first in time. So you want to try and pitch her and make her sky some up as that is crushing the left field. Great jumping play by the left fielder there to surely save a run. Beautiful effort there by Finson in left field to save a run from coming across. Scores 3-0 going into the top of the 5th here in this one.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
Community Agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
Coming up to the play here as we welcome you back to this 5th inning of action here at Swanson Sports Complex is Hainer Vermolm. First pitch to Vermolm is a strike. Zero balls, 2 strikes now as 2 straight pitches taken for a strike here by Vermont. That one is lofted over to Nelson at shortstop on the run. Picks it up. Great extension by Eink, but couldn't quite hit the glove there. We'll call that a hit as Vermolm is now 1 for 1 after being plunked at her first time. Now with Vermolm on first, that now brings up to the plate Shauna Salkin. First pitch swinging is Salkin. She will go down 0-1 in the count. Vermolm on first. Looking to cover the bag here, I believe, would be Nelson. The runner takes off bunt. That misses the zone. One ball, 1 strike. Runner on first in Vermolm. Shows bunt. That one is fair. Barehanded throw to first in time. Beautiful play there by Farquhar running up on that, gloving that one-handed like Nolan Arenado of the Cardinals. And throwing that onto first in time for the first out of the inning. Now with the runner on second, coming up to the plate is Cassidy Anderson. Anderson comes in this one batting at .229. Pitch low. Edwards got to be cautious of that runner on second, but with still here with a comfortable 3-0 lead. One ball, no strike. That one is fouled off late there. Anderson decided to offer up with a beautiful hitter's pitch there, just a little too late, fouling that one off. Pitch is low, just missing. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Anderson. Gust of wind going by here. That one is fouled off. right by the catcher Neuenhaus. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now 1 out, and Vermolm still remaining on second. Swung on and missed. Neuenhaus will apply the tag just for safekeeping. Now 2 outs in the inning.
Number 23, Sophie Schmidt.
Anderson falls to 0-1 on the day so far with a strikeout. That is Edwards' 3rd strikeout of the game. That is pieced up to the shortstop. Nelson throwing to first in time for the 3rd of the inning. Runner gets dangerously close on second, but is stranded. Edwards holds the lead at 3 as the Wolverines lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the 5th.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Tawny Wolf up at the plate here for the Wolverines to lead off this bottom of the 5th inning. She swings at the first one and fouls that off on the third base side. Down 0-1 in the count. That one is skied up first base territory as Holsoff gets her glove over to it in time for the first out of the inning.
Number 10, Ginger
Wolf falls behind. 2, 1, and 3 on the day so far, picking up her hit in her last plate appearance. Now bringing up is the Stars' spaded catcher here, Ginger Neuenhaus. First pitch to Neuenhaus is a ball high. 1 ball crushed down the left field line. If we could calculate these balls fair, I mean, Neuenhaus probably has about 3 homers so far. Seeing what Westergaard is throwing, but just not being able to correctly time it up so far as the count is 1-1. 1-1 pitch to her is a ball. 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike here. That one is crushed left field. Left fielder going back as that'll surely be gone. And this is poetry or something out here as Neuenhaus hits a solo shot on senior day. It's possibly one of the last home runs she'll hit as a South O'Brien Wolverine. Neuenhaus second on the season as that one was whacked into left field. Now the Wolverines are up 4-0.
Now up to bat, number 26, Brooklyn Edwards.
1 out in the inning. Now coming up to the plate is Brooklyn Edwards with some granted insurance here. First pitch to Edwards inside is a ball. Edwards ahead in the count 1-0 here. Westergaard pretty much dealing so far. Her runs coming in bunches. Great throw, or save by the third baseman, and throwing to first is in time to retire Edwards. Now Edwards is 1-3 on the day, but great throw by McMahon over there. Now coming up to the plate is the 5-hole hitter, Reese Farquhar. First pitch, Farquhar is swinging over to the shortstop. Vermolm throwing to first is a tough one. Not in time as Farquhar beats it out for the infield single, picking up her first hit on the ball game. Now moving to 1-3. Now with Farquhar on first, with some speed I'd say, is Allison Griebel coming up to the plate. Crushing that one. Probably the best hit ball Griebel's had so far in this one. 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the inning. No runners on, or 1 runner on here for the Wolverines. In Farquhar. Pitch low. That'll get behind the catcher. Farquhar will break for second and be in there safely on the pass. The ball. One pitch to Griebel, just misses her inside. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the inning with Farquhar on second in scoring position. 3-1 is the throwback to second. Will go into the outfield. Farquhar will move from second to third. There's, not to criticize any players, but Westergaard didn't really seem like much of a needed throw to second base there. Farquhar was close enough, and the shortstop in Vermolm was still trying to cover there, so I just kind of think there you throw back to the pitcher. And the throwback to third will be wild yet again, as Westergaard does the same thing, and that'll go wild, and that'll bring in Farquhar for a passed ball single, or fastball walk. Griebel 0 for 2, just picked up her first on base appearance of the ball game. Running for Griebel on first is Villarreal. Villarreal on first. Now up at the plate is Eink, getting ready to swing. Eink so far 1 for 2. Recording an out her last time up at the plate. Strike. Ball called there. (1-0) there. That one is popped up to Vermolm. Vermolm gathers and throwing to first in time. Great gather there from Vermolm to beat out Eink at first. Wolverines add on 2 from the Newenhouse homer, and the pass in the wild throw from Westergaard driving in Farquhar from third. Wolverines lead 5-0 heading into the top of the 6th here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
As a parent, you have a choice in your child's education. Zion St. John Lutheran School believes all children deserve a quality, well-rounded education with a curriculum written with a biblical worldview. With a student-teacher ratio of 8-1, you can be sure your child's specific learning styles are met. Zion St. John offers affordable pricing with tuition assistance and is open to all denominations. For more information of the benefits Zion St. John Lutheran School can offer your child, visit their website or give them a call today.
First pitch with McMahon up here at the plate is a ball on the right side of the plate. 0-1 count here to McMahon. Second pitch to McMahon was a ball, missing the zone. That swung on. Nice glove there by Edwards. Throw to Eink at first in time for the first out of the inning. Now coming up to the plate is the leadoff hitter in this one, Addie Westergaard. Swinging on that one is Westergaard. That'll be bounced to the second baseman, and Gunnarsson can't quite field it cleanly, as that's only the second hitter Edwards allowed in this one. She has been dealing out there on the mound. Third hitter she's allowed. That is the first hit by Westergaard. Addie Westergaard, that is. She's on first now. That is lined into center. And now maybe the Falcons are working a little rally here, as back-to-back hits for the first time this game. And Finzen now moves up to 2-3 on the game. That brings up to the plate Elsie Westergaard, hoping to keep the momentum going here for this Falcons team and bite into this Wolverines lead. But that is bounced to Edwards, and so far both of the outs in this inning as the runners move up from first to second and second to third. 2 outs in the inning. Now coming up to the plate is Molly Holsoff. Two outs, and this one, runners on second to third. A single could easily drive in two. As the first pitch to Holsoff will be a strike. Edwards in definitely her toughest spot of the game so far. First runner to actually make it to third so far today. Is in the top of the 6th inning and out of 7 innings. That's just a phenomenal pitching job. Slow bowling ball pitch there to Neuenhaus after 20 bounces, finally hits her, as that evens up the count at 1. That misses the zone to the right. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike here to Holsoff. That one will be skied up. Edwards, it looks to be under it, as she will give herself her 3 outs of the inning. Now heading to the bottom of the 6th, Wolverines can only hope for more insurance as they lead 5-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. Wolverines get the bats ready here going into the bottom of the 6th here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
Hitting for Marissa Ebel in this plate appearance is Abby Woodall. First pitch to Woodall is a bouncing ball in the dirt. One 0 pitch outside, 2-0 now. Woodall up at the plate. Very good batting average, especially for a freshman going to be sophomore. And she lines that one down the left field line. As that one making a heck of an effort over at it is Finzen, but that will drop down. Two balls, 1 strike to Woodall. Pitch bouncing in the dirt. Woodall 3-1. Three-one count. Woodall dueling up at the plate. Pitch high. Woodall in her first plate appearance will earn a walk over to first.
Number 24, Ashlyn Gunnarsson.
Woodall will be immediately ran for by Marissa Ebel. Ebel running on first for Woodall, as Woodall hit for Ebel up at the plate. Now we come to the 9-hole hitter, Ashlyn Gunnarsson. Shows bunt, pulls back. Breaking for second there is Ebel as that one goes into the outfield. And Ebel will be in safely, but a strike called up at the plate. Ebel does move up to second. Oh, 1 count. With Gunnarsson up at the plate, makes contact to the pitcher. Westergaard throwing to first in time for the out there. And the throw back from Holsoff to third is wild. And Ebel will come across to improve this South O'Brien lead to 6-0.
Number 1, Abby Nelson.
Gunnarsson, the professional scores will probably lay that down. With 1 out in the inning, Gunnarsson will probably be credited a sacrifice on that one, but on my side of the paper, she drops to 0-3. 1 out in the inning, we circle back up to Abby Nelson with her 4th plate appearance of the ball game. Lined into center field. The center fielder barely having to move to go after it. Excuse me there. There's 2 outs in the inning. Nelson now drops to 2-4 in the ball game, picking up a hit in each of her first 2 plate appearances and an out in her final 2 plate appearances. Tani Wolf now up. Pitch high. That's crushed on the right field line. Shift is played heavily. Evening up the count at 1 is Wolf after fouling that one off down the right field territory. That's right off the shin of Westergaard. Hope she's okay, as Wolf will pick up a single there off the shin of Westergaard.
Now up to bat, number 10, Ginger Newhouse.
Wolf now moves to 2-4, is the opposite of Nelson there, as gotten out in her first 2 plate appearances and a hit in her last 2 plate appearances. Throw back to first from the catcher, not in time. Neuenhuis up at the plate, hit a home in her last at bat that put the Wolverines up 4-0. Pitch a little too low, bounce in the dirt. Way to get in front of that one is Westergaard, keeping it in front of her. 6:45 here on a cloudy, wet, windy Monday afternoon here. That one fouled off the tip of the bat from Neuenhuis. Westergaard just 1 out away from getting out of this inning and giving the Falcons one last chance in this one to try and fight back as we are getting ready to head to the top of the 7th inning. Pitch outside, throwback to first, still not in time. Definitely closer than last time. But 3 balls, 1 strike for Neuenhuis up at the plate. Fouling that one off, as knowing Neuenhuis personally, I'm sure that she'd rather go out on senior night with a swing and possibly an out than take a walk. Heavy shift to the left field here. That one's crushed. Exit velo in this game is just crazy from Ginger Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis, senior, going to, I believe it's Morningside in Sioux City here in the upcoming fall. And I know Brooklyn Edwards out there is going to USD in South Dakota. 3-2 pitch, fouled off yet again. And Neuenhuis staying alive in this full count, first full house of the game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs is like what I like to call a full house. We're still running on first. Neuenhuis crushes that one left field. And I don't think Neuenhuis has hit one single ball towards the right field at all this ball game. Three balls, 2 strikes. Will be low as Neuenhuis will take a walk to move the runner up from first to second.
Now up to bat, number 26, Brooklyn Edwards.
And running for Neuenhuis on first will be Kelsey Warnke. And up at the plate will be Brooklyn Edwards. A pitching meeting on the mound will take you away for a quick 30-second break and bring you back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
This is Dan the Meat Man with Arcadia Meat. For 40 plus years, we've been providing high quality beef products and service in Iowa and beyond. So whether you're looking for steaks, patties to grill, or Grandpa Herbert's beef jerky or beef snack sticks, look for the Arcadia Meats brand in stores near you. Check our website for some of the stores, and when you want high quality beef products for your weekend grilling or snacking, look for the Arcadia Meats brand. This is Dan the Meat Man reminding you to support your local beef producers.
Up at the plate now for the Wolverines is the senior herself, Brooklyn Edwards. That one lined in a shallow, or in the center left field gap, as that one will touch down, and 1 will be waved across, and 2 will be waved across. And Brooklyn Edwards will add on some insurance here, as she now gives herself a cushioned lead. Now running for Edwards on second is Halverson. But that, with the 2 RBI double there, moves Edwards to 2-4 on the day with 3 RBIs. Heck of a day, especially a heck of a great day on the mound, holding the Falcons scoreless through 6. Throw back to second off of Halverson, off the heel of Halverson. One-0. Pitch low off the chest guard of Westergaard. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs in the inning. As after that one swung on, as I just lost my pen into the oblivion. Heard it go flying as 3-1 working the count there is Reese Farquhar up at the plate. Wolverines mounting a little bit of a rally, you could say, here, with Farquhar up at the plate, scoring 2 runs so far in this inning. That one will be skied up. The catcher will look to be under and in time for the 3rd out of the inning. Wolverines tack on 2 more as they lead the game 8-0 going into the top of the 7th. Edwards looks to get the final 3 outs here on senior night and pick up the win for the Wolverines, moving them to 500. We'll be back for more here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Coming up to the plate here in the final half inning of this senior night is Vermont. That one is swung on to Nelson at shortstop. She'll gather and throw on to first in time. Not in time, as that one will actually go wild. So I thought it was going to be an out, and then I saw the expression on Nelson's face and could kind of just tell that something went wrong down the first base line. Reaching on an error there was Vermont. Now socking up at the plays. That one will be tipped over to Farquhar. Farquhar will throw into second. Not in time at any base. Falcons starting off this last half inning possibly is the Falcons with 2 straight singles here. Infield singles that be it. And Cassidy Anderson now up at the plate. It's not unheard of to come back 8-0 in the 1 inning. That one fouled off of Neuenhaus. Heck of an athletic play to make that catch. But the Wolverines last season in the last Fuller Digital game of the year blew a 10-run lead in 1 single half inning. Swinging and missing on that one there is Anderson. It was to the Cherokee Braves on, I believe, maybe the 2nd of July, if I'm not mistaken. But it was not really a combination of bad pitching, but it was really just more errors in the field that just extended the inning, and eventually Hadding got tired out there on the mound. But the reason Brooklyn Edwards has been so dominant out here on the mound this season so far is she got really every chance she got from when she was a freshman to a senior on the mound, as that'll be strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Edwards picks up her 4th strikeout of the game, first out of the inning. Now comes up to the plate is Sophie Smith. That's Anderson's 2nd strikeout of the game. So far through 2 plate appearances, she has a walk and 2 strikeouts there. First pitch to her is a ball outside. One ball, no strikes. That one's fouled off. One here to Smith up at the plate. That one's lined into shallow left field. The runner from third will be not waved around as possibly a good decision or a bad decision if the Falcons don't end up getting a run across. I know that's kind of the only 2 outcomes there. So don't call me no Tony Romo, just giving you the 2 basic outcomes there as he likes to do. But if the Wolverines end up stranding the runner on third, maybe the Falcons coach is a little regretful of not sending the runner, but Ebel's got a heck of an arm in left field. But up at the plate is Serenity McMahon. Nelson throwing to third will get the runner, but the runner from third will come across for the first out, for first run of the game for the Falcons here. Now with 2 outs. There's actually a discussion for the runner at third. Possibly I overlooked it there, but it looked by Nelson's throw to third was surely in time for the out. But now, quite possibly ironic, as the leadoff hitter always starts the game and could end the game here. 2 outs, bunted down first base line. Edwards will bobble the throw there. That'll just move the runner from station to station, keeping this ball game alive as the Wolverines lead 8-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. 2 outs still up out there. Brittany Finson out there on the mound. And the designated hitter tonight, Griebel, getting ready. Out there, need be. First pitch to Finson is a ball outside. Edwards is 1 out away from walking out of Paulina here and out of senior night with a 3 RBI day and a complete game here in Paulina. Two balls, no strike. Pitch is low, as now it's 3-0. And I think here, especially with the bases loaded, you just take this pitch and force Edwards to give you something on a 3-1 count if she does hit the zone here. But with a ball here that walks on another run here. Pitch, and they'll do exactly that. Force Edwards to pitch a 3-1 count as the pitches, and the count is now 3 balls, 1 strike here. (3-1) pitch is off to Edwards, and Edwards will throw into first in time for the 3rd out of the game. On senior night here in Paulina, the Wolverines lead 8-1, strongly fueled by a Ginger Neuenhouse homer and 7 innings of 1-run ball game out of Edwards, as well as a 2-for-4 day for her up at the plate, tallying in 3 RBIs herself. That is all from Fuller Digital Solutions. Me, your announcer tonight, Bryce Williams, up here in the broadcast booth. We will be seeing you guys here on the Wolverines page Friday against Woodbury Central on the 5th of July. But for me, you could hear me over at the East Sac page, as I'll be down in Sac City tomorrow night to cover that game. Hope everyone has a good night, and everything be with it.